So in India, it was mainly full of villages. Even now, mainly the population lives in villages. But earlier, the cities were very, very less. Hastinapur, Dwarka, very less cities. Mainly it was village. Because people were knowing we are just travelers. Instead of building a huge palatial apartment, let me save my efforts for spiritual salvation. So they would live a simple life in village. And how would they arrange water? There were no boring and modern supplies as we have now. So there were wells. And there were different wells for different purposes. There would be one well in which you can take bath. From another well, you can take water for drinking purpose. Then there is third well for washing clothes, fourth well for washing dishes. In this way, there would be at least half a dozen wells in villages. But if you have river in the village, then there is no need of well. Then all the activities can be carried out on the river bank. You can wash clothes there, you can take bath, you can fetch water for drinking, because in flowing water there is no contamination. But in static water of well, there can be contamination. So here it is being explained, if you have a river in your village, a big water reservoir, then there is no need of having small wells. There is no need of making such a great effort. So similarly, a person who is a Brahmana means Brahma Janatiti Brahmana, who is a self-realized soul, who knows the purpose behind all the Vedas, then he need not follow other religious formalities for gain and safety. So what is the purpose of the Vedas? That Lord Krishna will explain in the Bhagavad Gita itself, 15th chapter. Vedaischa sarvair aham eva vedyo Vedanta krit vedavid eva chaham. From all the Vedas, I am to be known. So ultimately, the end of knowledge is to understand the science of God. So a person who understands Krishna, who understands God, then there is no need of following any religious formalities or worrying about gain and safety. So this process of Buddhi Yoga is so nice. Lord Krishna is explaining that automatically yoga and kshema will happen. Whatever gains are required for your comfortable living, those gains will be arranged. And whatever requires to be protected for a comfortable life, that protection will also follow. This is Buddhi Yoga. So people think, if I follow spiritual life, I will suffer in the material life. I will have material discomfort. No. Spiritual life is all inclusive. If we follow Buddhi Yoga, then not just we have spiritual advancement, but also all the material comforts follow automatically by the grace of the Supreme Lord. How is it so? Lord Krishna will explain. Yavanartho udpane sarvata sampluto dake tavan sarveshu vedeshu brahmanasya vijanataha. All purposes that are served by the small pond can at once be served by the great reservoirs of water. Similarly, all the purposes of the Vedas can be served to one who knows the purpose behind them.